The problem with the Republic is everyone's equal. And so if you come from a privileged background, you find this very annoying. So now there's a conspiracy to bring back the king. And this conspiracy was discovered, and everyone was caught and imprisoned. It turns out Lucius Brutus has two sons, okay? He has two sons, and they were both part of this conspiracy. They were tried by the Senate, and they were all sentenced to death, including the two sons of Lucius Brutus. Okay? The problem is this. The problem is the council has to oversee the execution of the prisoners. Whose council? Lucius Brutus' council. Okay? So Lucius Brutus has to oversee the execution of his two sons. Now, if Lucius Brutus is like, you know what, I'm going to resign my office, or hey, you know what, I'm sick, everyone would be like, we understand. Take the day off. Don't worry about it, okay? Instead, Lucius Brutus showed up for work, and he oversaw the execution of his two sons. All of Rome came to the execution, okay? It was a public event. Everyone was watching the face of Lucius Brutus, okay? We know the two sons are going to die, they're going to be beheaded. But everyone wanted to see Lucius Brutus' reactions. He was crying throughout the execution. These are his two sons, right? He has no more sons. This is his legacy now. And his two sons are about to be killed. In fact, he's the one charged with killing his own sons. And he has to do it. He has no choice. So everyone's watching him. And throughout this process, he's crying. His tears are flowing down his face. He can't help himself. But he's still standing still, and he's still slowly ordering the execution of his two sons. And the Romans are just shocked by this public display. Okay? This is the idea of devotion, right? You are so devoted to Rome that you're willing to sacrifice your own children to ensure its survival and its glory. Tarquinius the Proud hears about this, and he gets really angry. So he allies himself with kings, and they march against Rome. Lucius Brutus is consul. He's in charge of military, so he marches his army against Tarquin the Proud. One of the sons of Tarquin the Proud sees Lucius Brutus, and he charges ahead because he wants to kill the man who insulted his family. Lucius Brutus sees the king's son running. They're both on horses, right? Running, galloping towards him. And Lucius Brutus gets angry. And so he charges ahead as well. Lucius Brutus throws his spear, javelin. The king's son, the prince, throws his spear as well. And they spear each other to death. And they both die. Okay? And so Lucius Brutus is, at this point, considered the greatest Roman who ever lived.